Hey, there's a lot going on here at Defiance Ridge Vineyards, everybody.
We've been drinking wine all day.
It sounds like it. I'm just kidding. Chuck Gillentine, the owner of Defiance Ridge Vineyards, myself, Monica Adams, and all of you as you're signing on, we're going to do something fun today because Chuck said, hey, can we set up in a little bit of a different area because you're pretty busy. What are you doing today out here?
Oh, we're working on all our spring wines from 2024. And we've got, I think, 10 wines that we're blending or we're finalizing today.
So you've had how many already?
We've gone through two rosés. Two rosés. Don't ask me to say oil.
I love it.
Here we go.
Okay, rewind. Two rosés.
We've had two white blends. We've had a Vidal. We've had a Seyval. And we still have Vignoles to do. We've done a sweet red, too.
What'd you say for me?
Well,
Chardonnay?
No, it's Chardonnay and Vignoles.
Okay, so we're showing you what they've actually been tasting. And this is important. We're going to tell you why they've been having so much fun
And you
today.
can try a couple of wines we didn't do anything at all with. Because we felt like they're just, boom, they're ready to go.
They're ready to go.
And you can taste our Vidals that way and Seyvals that way.
So if you all have not been here, by the way, Defiance Ridge Vineyards, go online, defianceridgevineyards.com. They are blending and bottling today. There's Murph. Go ahead, talk to us. Oh, yeah. See, they're busy.
No, 10%. No, 1%.
There's a science behind all of this.
10%.
This is Lynn, by the way. Say hi, Lynn.
1%.
So explain this because this is the behind the scenes that people don't get a chance to see.
You can't do two things at once.
Yes, you can. I can.
Women do.
Exactly. Women do like 5. So we're showing behind the scenes, but there is a big science to all of this. So all of the wines that you've tasted so far, you're going through and doing what percentages of what? Well, you're saying, hey, this is too much or this is not enough or what? Talk about the blending.
Well, sometimes you need to make it a little better, okay? So you just know the flavors and the profiles of all these varietals, and you know that some things work with something.
Yep.
And you can make, say, Vidal. It can be 75% Vidal and 25% anything else you want to put in it.
Okay.
And it can still be called Vidal.
So as you're blending today, you're saying, yeah, this is this. It needs a little more of this.
And you may make 900 gallons of something and only 300 gallons of something else. Mm-hmm. So you in the back of your mind, you're trying to think, okay, you got to move this much product, and you need to get the numbers down on this varietal. So you need more to sell, and you blend.
Again, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about blending. We're talking about bottling today. So all of this that you're seeing at Defiance Ridge Vineyards, you've been at this for how long?
Nick.
Hi, Nick. Here, hang on. Let's actually introduce everybody to you. So there's Nick over there in the beanie. You've met Murph before. Murph's been on actually a couple times. And here's my friend Lynn. Lynn and I are always hardworking. We just said women can multitask. All right. All of you have been really, truly, actually having fun today. You said this is really a lot of fun, but you've been at this for how long today?
2:30.
Since 2:30?
Murph says 2:30, but it wasn't exactly 2:30.
So what, an hour and a half? And how long will you be at it before you wrap up today?
Probably another 30, 45 minutes.
And how many wines have you gone through?
9 or 10.
So I just know what I like. I don't know what they're doing. See, they're the masterminds behind it. No reds.
Except for the sweet
even though
red.
Right there looks like. So what's that right here?
That's our sweet red.
Okay.
It's Chamberson. The base is Chamberson. No oak.
What have you liked so far, Lynn?
Well, we have the two down here that we didn't make any changes to. The Vidal, the Seyval.
So they've got a Seyval of Vidal that they said are good. That nothing needs to change in it. So, hey, anyway, if you have any questions as we are out here, we're going to come back here on screen for you. Chuck Gillentine, again, the owner of Defiance Ridge Vineyards. We are out here. If you haven't been out here, come out because they're so much fun. There's a lot of music coming up in the coming days. You just had your farmhouse dinner. How did that go last week?
It went well. Food was fantastic.
It always is fantastic.
Chef did a great job. But food was just amazing. into whatever course.
And then your next one's in January.
January.
Okay. So if you all haven't been to a farmhouse dinner, and I think it's really
January
cool
the 8th,
to
I
get
think,
gift
yeah.
cards for someone to come out. We're in the season of what do you get someone that has everything? If they've never been to a farmhouse dinner at Defiance Ridge Vineyards, get them a gift card to go to that.
We
Make
sell
the
a lot this
reservation
time
for
of
'em.
year. In fact, we just mailed one out a few minutes ago.
And you have, okay, so you also want to check their website, defianceridgevineyards.com, so you can see what they have coming up. I'm going to show you some of the musical guests this weekend, but you are closed for private events, right? Later
Tomorrow night.
tomorrow night?
Yeah, tomorrow night we're closed.
Is that a holiday event someone's having?
Yes,
Yep.
we have parties all day long tomorrow. We have the MasterCard, and one of our investors, Dale Natoli, has his company out.
Wonderful.
During the
Again, so I want you to remember that when you maybe are going into the holidays next year, that this could be where you have a holiday party. Otherwise, remember weddings, events that you have coming up. We were talking about the.
Murph, you had a little bit of this one.
Did you do this shop, the sip and shop yet?
Oh yeah, we did it Sunday. And
Last weekend.
You know, business-wise, it wasn't very busy, but we had a great group. We had
Yeah.
like 10 vendors.
Okay.
And some really cool ones, new ones. We had a guy that makes wine barrel products. That was a key one, and several salsa, and a guy that was selling turkeys
Turkeys.
this week. Yeah,
Okay.
a guy named James Miller, which he lives out close to me. I've known James for probably 15 years.
Because
Didn't know he
people
was
like
doing
turkey
turkeys,
for
yeah.
Christmas and Thanksgiving. Yes, it's still that season. All right. So again, if you're just
So-
tuning in, we're doing something today. We just showed you behind the scenes, the bottling, the blending, all taking place today. So you hung on to Chardonnay, Lynn said,
Now,
right?
Chardonnay we will do last.
Okay.
because
What are
it's
we
so
going to do
different.
first?
We're finishing up this dry blend. Which, hey Murph, why don't you tell us the
Hey, Murph.
the
Oh,
total,
hang on, Murph. You got to come over here then.
the total breakdown of this blend. It's got a lot of different grapes in it.
All right. Hold on. Let me hang on. Don't talk yet, Murph. I got to get over to you.
So the majority of the juice from this
Yeah.
final blend came from a friend his name's John White.
Okay.
Used to be a St. Charles County councilman.
Oh.
And John is a great guy. He's got a farm over in Illinois, and we just take all his fruit every year.
So we're all right, Murph.
It's me.
Come by the microphone. I'm going to come over by you. So talk to me about
How you
all
like
this
those-
that you're doing. I don't want to
how you
knock
like
those
those
glasses
glasses?
Do I look smarter?
You do look smart. I'm going to
All
put mine on
Okay.
because evidently we need glasses
All right.
today. All right. So tell us about all of this.
Okay, the white blend has Vignoles, Traminette, Seyval, Niagara, and
Cayuga?
Cayuga, all blended together.
Look, he does look like a mad scientist.
Yeah.
So what is that? This one in front of me?
That's
Nope.
That's
Is that the one you?
I think
it's
it's
this one.
Over
this
here?
one.
All right.
the one-
I don't. I now I need to be an octopus with another
yeah,
arm.
Yeah.
What's your favorite, by the way, that you have been tasting today?
So far the Vidal, but I think the Chardonnay is going to be my favorite.
That's going to be your
Cool.
favorite.
That's
Yeah.
what we said before.
And okay, hold on. So what about you? What has been your favorite so far?
Oh, the Vidal also.
Len?
The Vidal. Yeah,
Yes?
for sure.
Seyval is great too, though. We hadn't tasted the Vignola
You-
the way it had finished.
Save the same all.
And this blend has probably nearly 50% Vignola in it,
Okay.
but only about 12% from our vineyard. The rest is from John's vineyard.
I'm going to put my glasses. Well, never mind. You don't have glasses. So we can look smart here for a second. He did look smarter. All right. Which one do you want me to taste, right?
Okay, so let's
Don't. I'm not going
Let's
through
look
all of them. I got to drive home.
yeah, let's work on the Vignola next, and we'll just taste it as it is.
Okay.
And
Because you all want, they are the ones that are the brains behind all of this. And when it finally gets to you in the bottle, they've done all this hard work prior to you ever having to
You
do
smell
that.
it.
I want to smell because I want. It's sugary. It's sweeter. Is that a sweeter white?
no, it's actually the dry one.
Wow, that smells sweet to
but
me.
it's-
See, but they know what they're doing.
Yeah,
It's a good thing that I'm not. See, Lynn's
You
smart.
can't smell sweetness.
you
though.
smell Traminette and
You smell
Cayuga in
things
this for
that
sure.
remind you of sweet things.
Remind me of sweet things. It does. It's like
Okay.
peachy to me.
So
It's like if you smelled
Yeah.
soap that smelled like watermelon, but you tasted the soap.
It wouldn't taste
It's
like
not gonna
watermelon.
taste like watermelon.
Okay. I know you all that tune in like on Instagram and Facebook and things like that. BTS, right? Hashtag BTS. Behind the scenes stuff is always a lot of fun. So that's why I'm showing you what they've been up to today. If you have any questions for them on this Wet Your Whistle Wednesday, let us know. Also, let us know if you are at home And if you're having something to drink, let us know what you're drinking. All right, what is this?
This is Vigneault. Now, realize
love
that all
Vigneault.
these wines will continue to change a little bit, and all for the better as they're before we bottle it.
Oh yeah, this smells
So-
like Vigneault to me.
So, you get mostly. This is so young. You don't get the peachy nectarine flavors in this. You get I get a lot of pineapple and some peach.
Pineapple, peach. Nose wise, I smell a peach, but yeah, there's pineapple. So this is
This will be our dry Vigneault.
when that's what the people always
we'll
like to
bottle
know.
it in March. Is kind of a
Bottle it in March is the idea,
Yeah,
and ready to drink,
it's ready to drink now.
but it'll be bottled in March.
It'll be better in March.
Okay. What do we think of this one? Okay. What are these layers that I'm tasting? What are you tasting in this? Lynn, what are you tasting?
It's a little thinner than
It's-
I would expect it to be at this point, but it will evolve.
It will evolve because right now I don't know if I was at a
Well,
tasting bar that I would want this
You're
one.
getting more
Yes.
acid than fruit
Yes.
right now.
More acid than fruit, she said. I know she's just right behind the mic, but yes, that's what I'm. Yeah, it's a little too acidic for me right now. But by March, it will be evolved and be ready to go.
And I don't know if we need
Right.
to put any sugar in this or not. I would rather not, just because I like it. It kind of gets sweeter as it.
This is
as it
fun,
goes.
right? This is fun. We're getting the behind the scenes. Yeah, I agree. No sugar.
Okay, so now
Done.
we'll take the same wine
Okay.
and put a little sugar in it.
You
And
said no sugar.
no, we're making two wines out of
Just
this.
kidding.
So we'll
Just
make a
kidding.
dry Vigneault and an off dry Vigneault.
Okay, so this one would be the
This will be
Dry.
the dry. In the off dry, we usually put somewhere around 1.5% sugar to 2,
okay.
and I think probably I would err on the lower side.
By the way, on the screen you're seeing right now, they have
Let's do
memberships.
one-
I was just
one
talking
and a
about gift cards before. Defiance Ridge memberships, the wine club membership. That would be cool for somebody for a gift, right?
Oh, it is. It's a great. What a present for people that
Yeah.
come out here. That the wine club memberships are great.
So if somebody's watching right now and thinks, "Oh, that is a great idea. I love going out there. I enjoy their wines." What does it take to get somebody a wine club membership?
Well, they can get one online.
Mhm.
They can come out and buy it and give it as a gift. So the wine club.
Well, yeah. How much does it cost, and what does
It's
it get
around
them?
$300
Okay.
for the year.
And what's that get?
It gets you 20% off when you come in the door.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to. The biggest thing is make reservations,
Yes.
and you get a glass of wine every time you come in.
Every time you come in. I mean,
And,
think about that. That adds up.
Yes,
And-
it does.
Yes. So
Yeah,
there you
I
go for
think
your
we
wine
figured
lovers.
out 3 to 4 uses a year. It pays for it.
Oh, well, and yeah, a lot of you like to come and enjoy the music. Let me actually run that down while we are switching out our wines. So, closed for Christmas Eve and Day. Remember that. So, you're celebrating with your family and friends. They do have a happy hour Thursday dinner. Harry Potter trivia is coming up, by the way. Check the website, the calendar of events. Harry Potter. Friends, we talked about last time. And did I see Taylor Swift trivia on your calendar?
We're doing Taylor Swift.
Swifties. Get ready for that one.
Murph's going to be at that
Yeah,
one.
Of course you are.
requested easy.
He's going to win. He's a
Yeah.
big Tay-Tay fan.
Yeah.
They are going to have a holiday concert with Butch Wax and the Hollywoods this weekend. Also, Riley Holtz. I don't know Riley. What kind of music does Riley do?
I don't know
He's
Riley.
never played.
It's a fill-in.
He's never played? Oh, okay. So that'll be a new one. And then Scott and Carl, one of my favorite duos. They are so much fun. They'll be out here this weekend as well. So you can check on all of that on their website, DefianceRidgeVineyards.com. All right. If you're just tuning in, once again, Chuck Gillentine, the owner of Defiance Ridge, here with us. And then we were introducing you to the team behind the scenes, again, as we're doing the blending and the bottling today. So you just did a dry. Now you're going to do an off dry, right?
Yes, we're going to do an off-dry.
Vigneault.
Vigneault is
Well, that's really golden.
Oh,
Don't
Monica
forget
gets
me,
some?
Murph. Monica gets some. Wow. I see how you are. I'm going to remember you.
Oh man, now my name's in the same.
Thank you, Lynn.
What was this? How much?
one
One
and a half.
point one.
1.5. Explain that to them.
Well, it's
Come
just
on over here,
It's,
I mean.
it's just the grams of sugar that we put in to give it sweetness, and
Okay.
we use fructose, right?
Yeah.
And it's it's very scientific, that you can see.
Very, absolutely. Yeah, a little bit of
See the
this.
plastic cup over there?
Yes, I see that. It's like the red Solo cup.
But we'll bottle in March, and it just gives us an idea of where we're going to end up with all this stuff. And sometimes we'll taste them again beforehand, before we bottle.
I like this. This is the off dry.
Yeah, this is off dry.
I like that. The other one was a little too acidic for me.
Vino is I think meant to be drank off dry.
Yeah, I like this one.
I think that if you go out throughout the state of Missouri, that most places will have an off dry vino or a sweet vino instead of a dry vino.
Yes. Now we were talking about the nose on the dry. We had pineapple and some peach. What do you smell?
Well, the
on
nose
this one?
shouldn't change. I mean,
It did a little bit on the. I don't have as. Again, Lynn was talking about how I earlier was like, oh, that smells sweeter to me, but in my head, if I'm thinking this doesn't, the other one smells sweeter to me actually, or I smell more peach.
Well, you could. I mean, it could develop in the glass as also as it's open, but it's the same juice.
So everybody has a different palate. That's why you need to come into the tasting bar and find what you love. And you can also do a reserve tasting, which we've talked about before as well, and then have a nice board. We had a board last time. They have some of the best boards ever.
This table's having a board.
They're having a board. Everybody. Well, we asked you actually from a food standpoint. So look online, by the way, DefianceRidgeVineyards.com. Look at their menu. What is your biggest seller menu-wise, food-wise?
Oh my goodness, we have several items. Our chicken salad probably is our number one selling.
That's yummy too.
Which
but the boards are bigger?
All the boards, the farmers.
Yeah.
And the burger.
And the burgers.
Still haven't had the burger. It's so big.
But we run the numbers every year, and everything does pretty well.
Yeah.
But
chicken
again, salad always.
Chicken salad's yummy. The boards are great. Yes, the burger. We got a couple of burgers on the menu, don't you?
Yes. We have.
We have one with brisket.
We have a new slider.
Oh yeah,
with the
yeah.
brisket, but we have one with the egg and the one that has the jalapenos on it. The Ozark.
What's the one with the jalapenos is called the Ozark, and what's the other one?
It's just
a regular burger that's got an egg on it.
Yeah.
What's Murph doing here?
This guy.
They're having fun. See, that's why you're tuning in, because you're like, what are they all laughing at? I want to be a part part of that.
And you were laughing at me.
Okay, so that was the off dry. I'm going to put that one back. What's next?
Okay, so now we're gonna try our Chardonnay.
This is the one you were saving for me.
This is our last one.
Okay.
And Chardonnay is a cross between Seyval and Chardonnay.
Okay.
And usually the Chardonnay is dominant in it. And I'm very excited to taste this after what he just said about it.
So none of you have had this today, right? We're all going to do this together. So is there a higher percentage? Is that why we would? No.
It's
an oak.
It's an oak. Okay.
But this is for a few months.
How long has it been an oak?
Just a few months, he said.
2 months.
2 months. And then when will this one be bottled?
March.
We
We'll
might
see.
wait until the summer.
We'll see.
Oh, okay. Depends on what we say today. Depends
this,
on what Lynn says, because she let's
this-
be real,
whatever
she's
Lynn-
really the boss.
Whatever Lynn says, she's the boss.
Exactly. Look at. Okay, everybody. Let me reintroduce
we'll
again.
bottle this when we feel like it's ready to drink.
Yeah, they'll never put it in the bottle if they say nope. It still needs some time. I mean, again, all of this. Wait, which one is it? It's this guy. So, Defiance Ridge Vineyards.
You already got it.
You're seeing something that you normally don't get a chance to see. What goes on behind the scenes before you ever get these wonderful bottles?
So, Tom, what's the oak profile on this? Is it all just neutral?
Yeah, all neutral, all new oak.
New oak.
3 barrels.
Three barrels, new oak, and he said it's been in barrel
But
for a couple months.
Those white oak.
Yeah,
barrels that you brought in.
neutral,
Okay.
yeah.
But they're neutral, but they're
Recouped.
recouped or redone.
Yeah. Do you all
Shaved,
understand that?
reshaved.
No, you just want good wine.
Yeah.
But this is what has to be done before it becomes that. All right, what are we all thinking? We're going to go across. So nose-wise, what are you smelling?
The level of butter and everything that really needs to be there is going to be amazing
Ooh,
here in about 6
yeah.
months.
About 6 months? Murph?
Butter, smooth.
Butter, smooth.
Yeah.
Lynn?
I smell corn.
Corn? Ooh,
Women
corn.
are, you guys
smell
are
whi-
blessed
Yeah.
by having great noses.
I
I smell corn.
Corn. So Chuck, there you go.
I get a little greenness, just a bit, and that'll round out. I don't. We don't know
There's
the bricks that
corn.
we're on this.
It's like popcorn.
Um,
Now I want to go watch a movie.
within 20.
Corn nuts.
Yes. Oh, corn nuts. That's it. That is the nose.
Yeah. I smell
And
corn
so
nuts.
you just said something very interesting. So why would women have a better nose than men?
They just do. I don't know.
There's no rhyme or reason.
Yeah, this,
They.
I agree.
Just a fact.
What do you think?
I have job security.
Lynn just said I got job security. Why do you think it is? Is
I
there
don't
any
know,
scientific reason
but
behind it? What do you think?
It's always
Lynn?
been that way since I've been in this.
Yeah, I
business.
don't know why, but that
No,
is a
but you-
fact.
really?
Women have a
Interesting.
Stronger nose. Yeah.
Pick up things that I can pick up after
You're
I hear
told
it.
it. Yeah.
So now I get the corn nuts on it now.
Yes. Do you all smell corn nuts or some kind of corn
After
we put it in your brain?
Yeah.
Yes.
But I
So
Then
still,
it's like, oh yes.
Wine is so suggestive too. Somebody can tell you something.
What is? It is.
it is.
It's suggestive, right? When somebody says, "Don't you smell tobacco?"
Yeah.
Yes, I do now.
Yeah.
Don't you smell this? Yes, I do. Otherwise, say what you think you smell.
We'll
How
have
about
to watch
taste
this
wise?
one. Well, to me, it tastes like a kind of young barreled Chardonnay.
Chardonnay, yes.
Definitely agree.
You did say that the Chardonnay would stand out more, and I agree with that. Why is that? In what you are blending in this, why
I
would
just
that?
think Chardonnay is such a dominant grape
Gotcha.
on the flavor profile that it kind of does its thing.
You all agree the Chardonnay
Yeah.
standing out more?
Yes and no.
Yes and no?
Depends on season.
Okay.
So we'll definitely have to watch this wine and make sure we don't overoak it.
Yeah.
But because it's pretty far ahead.
So you don't want to leave it in too long,
No.
because what would happen?
Well, then you're just going to get an oak bomb.
And I've never had an oak bomb.
You don't.
Australia. No worries.
I love Australia, by the way.
For that reason.
That's what we call it. Whistle down, whistle.
You all have been having. I've known these guys for years, and I can tell they've been drinking and having a good time over the last hour and a half. So, how often, by the way, do you do this blending and bottling?
We'll probably do it 3 or 4 times during a year.
Okay. Well, you have to be here for the next one. You all might want to have a live audience for this one.
This is pretty intense when you do this many wines.
Yeah. How many do you normally do?
Usually 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
Yeah. But our white wines sell much better than reds, and so we beef it up. And
I never asked you that before. So, we can either separate here from just all Missouri wines. Is that the case across
think
our
so.
area, that whites sell better than reds?
I would think so. Most everybody has Vidal and Vigneault and blends, white blends, sweet wines, and then it's usually Norton and Chamberson, and Norton's a big seller, but besides that, the white wines, in our case, probably sell 70% of our revenue comes from white wines.
Huh. That used to be when I was in my 20s. I switched to, that I always am ordering reds from you. But the history, if you go back into history, it's really beautiful to watch Missouri and all the wines that have come out. And it's always been going back to the history of whites.
Well, yeah, but also we have much more of a female-based, client-based also.
Yep.
And we sell beer, and so we sell a lot of beer.
Really?
I mean, a lot of beer.
I didn't know
the
that.
The numbers are amazing. And so, the guys will gravitate. If they're not a wine drinker,
they go to beer.
To beer.
You also have spirits here.
Yeah.
Right?
And our,
So would bourbon be next?
No, vodka.
No? Vodka.
Tito's and.
Because bourbon is just taken over like crazy. It's
Well,
like
I mean,
cult.
if we were open maybe later in the day.
Oh, true.
Maybe so.
Yeah, that's true. Because you have a lot of private events and things like that, so you usually close down at 5?
Yep. Close down at 5.
By the way, let's talk about your hours, because they will shift.
Yeah, January will be closed at 3 on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays.
Okay.
And then we're open on 5 the rest of the week.
Open till 5.
Still open on Thursday night dinners.
And I want to stress that, because you stop thinking about wineries in the wintertime and don't. It's one of the most enjoyable things to do. They've got 2 gorgeous fireplaces. If you can look beyond, you can see maybe over there in the corner. That table is having a great time sitting in front. It's not actually too cold today. Oh, there they go. not too cold today to need the fireplace, but you have another beautiful big one. That one's out. That's why it's not on. Let's be real.
These things, I'm telling you.
But you have a huge one in your opposite room.
Yeah, and it usually it's the hotter one anyway.
That is, yeah, I love
This
that one.
always has an issue. It was probably.
Did
like
you all have
many
fun?
things here.
Yeah. See?
How was your board?
See? How was your board? Yes. See? You. So they made a little debut on the show. So if you haven't been here, there are fireplaces you can sit by, enjoy your favorite wine, get your favorite food, and enjoy all of these people behind the scenes that are bottling and blending and doing all the hard work for you before it ever makes it into that bottle. So again, I told you about some of the music coming up. I'll recap that if you're just tuning in. And again, multiple platforms that we're on right now. So thank you for whatever one you're watching on. Don't forget they're closed Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. However, if you can get in before they have the closure, you can maybe buy what we were talking about earlier, some gift cards, maybe pick up a nice bottle of wine. Around the holidays, by the way, before we wrap up, what would you say? We don't need to behind the scenes anymore. Let me come back to you.
I'm too busy looking at your little nails.
My nails? You like them?
Wow.
So a shout out to Golden Nails in Fenton. They did this. Lynn said the same thing. Look, there's a little bow and a little Christmas tree and gold and red and green.
Murph, you need to go there.
Yeah, Murph. Come on, Murph. Let's do live with Murph and Mon. No? He's like, I don't have any nails. Before we wrap up, what would you say in all the years you've been in the business as we get closer to the holidays and people are thinking of gifts? What are the best gifts that they can get from you?
We love to sell wine. I mean, we sell
So wine would be
a lot of wine for Christmas.
And then what back here? So here,
Yeah, let's walk over.
Well,
You can't.
I
That's right.
can. Hold on, let's try. Let's see how far I can get.
So we just got something new.
He's challenging me. How about? Okay, I can show it this way. All right, why don't you stay right here so they can hear you?
So we just got something new in. One of my investors, Lisa Nichols, her daughters have opened a company for jewelry, and just got it in. You can see.
You want to grab it?
Yeah, let me go.
Okay, so again, I'm showing you. This is the little market area that you can come to. There's where you walk in the front door. If you've never been here, just showing you the behind the scenes of Defiance Ridge Vineyards. Come in, maybe get some chocolates. They have sea salt caramels that are to die for, and then Kindred Spirits.
Yeah.
Oh, how cool is that?
So Lisa, her daughter Down syndrome. So I think 10% of proceeds go to Down syndrome.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Yeah. And there's some beautiful things over there. She just brought it in yesterday. So.
Did you just start carrying that?
Yep. Just started carrying it.
Okay, everybody. So again, it's Kindred Spirits Design. Sorry for the feedback, but it's really close to the microphone right now. So 10% of the proceeds going to
Down syndrome.
To the Downs. Is it a particular foundation that you know? No, but again, going to Down syndrome. I love that. I need to send this to Grace Strobel. I think she would absolutely love this. Grace, we'll send this show to you. I know you would love to see that. Again, Kindred Spirits Designs. Maybe you want to hop on and check out more of that. I love that you're carrying that. Yes, and then by the way, we talked about their boards. You can get your own board. Those are actually up top. Those are big sellers. That's a good Christmas gift. Some ornaments. Michelle actually bought me an ornament when she was here last time. They've got glasses. They've got the corksicle glasses that are here as well. And I mentioned the chocolates, the candles. You can. Who doesn't love a hoodie? They've got some hoodies here, some really cool hats as well. And then what's this? Oh, is this the background? So Kindred Spirits Designs, crowned with joy, anchored in faith, connected through beauty. You can go online, by the way, to kindredspirits.shop. kindredspirits.shop to find out more. And I love the fact that what you're buying, you're enjoying for yourself, but then you're giving back to Down syndrome. And then also, who doesn't love a warm blanket? Because again, we're getting into the colder months. So giving you some behind the scenes, there again is Chuck.
We have some Rito logo glasses too.
You have what?
Some Rito logo glasses.
Okay.
The non-stem.
Okay, there you go. So for those of you that like those as well. All right, we're going to come back here on camera. Just going to walk you around a little bit. All the wonderful awards that they've had. Here are the wines. And again, where we started, all of the bottling and the blending that's taking place. Coming back with us as we wrap things up here. So Chuck and I, again, have been having a fantastic time in all of these months. I would love to hear from all of you that have been out here, what you've enjoyed, what you've had, And if there's anything music-wise, by the way, he always loves to be introduced to new artists. So if you know somebody that you would like to see out
Sure,
here,
we always
Yep.
love that.
let us know that as well.
I'm
My
sorry.
friend, no, that's
Merry
okay.
Christmas,
Merry Christmas to you as well.
Been
We'll
fun.
see you in
Yeah.
the new year,
Okay.
right? And give our love to Michelle, because if you didn't watch last week's show, he was talking about, all of you I know have been saying prayers for Michelle. You didn't know why, but
She's
now
had a
you
good
do.
week.
That's what I wanted to know. She's doing good.
Yeah, she's had a good week.
That's what we want to hear.
We have her next treatment a week from tomorrow.
Okay. So
Day of
continue.
Christmas.
Don't stop the prayers. Continue to and if you come here in person, let them know that you're praying as well. To all of them behind the scenes, thank you for tasting the wine with us today. And to you, thank you for watching at home. By the way, we'll be back on tomorrow morning live with our normal show at 7 a.m. We've got
Early
a really
bird.
inspiring show.
Early bird.
Early bird.
I'm up there.
Yeah, you are up. You got to watch. It's going to be a very inspiring show about a guy named Lee Dahlgren and the video that he posted that has gone viral and how raw he was on what he's gone through in a particular relationship. You've got to watch. It's going to be mind blowing. And then Friday, we got a 15-year-old kid he's running his own business doing Christmas lights. He runs his own electrical. The kid is unbelievable. I'm looking back at when I was 15. I'm like, yeah, I wasn't doing anything like that.
And those lights are crazy.
Right? They're so great. So that's all coming up for you. Don't miss that. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to all of you and you as well. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.
Go wet your whistle.